this video, but I feel like because it's such a beautiful day and I love you guys and I love this channel, I love making videos, of course we're going to take the Series 1 out. Of course we are. This week on FYD we are giving away free stickers. Simply buy anything off the FYD website to the value of £5 and I will throw in free oil slick diamond cross stickers just like this. So buy either 2 OG stickers, buy any air freshener pack to the value of £5, get this sticker for free, buy any jet tag and you will get this sticker for free. No code needed, I'll just throw it in your order as a thank you. Even though it's a dry day, it's sunny, it's April, say, nearly, you know, summertime, it's nearly coming. Just out here enjoying this car. So I thought today's video would be centered around us going for a B-road bash in the Series 1 and chatting with you guys. If you haven't already, please add me up on Instagram, and I left a little question and answer thing up there. Now I don't really like doing Q&As and sat down and talking and blah blah blah. I like to go out and be with you guys, and say you were in the passenger seat, we went out for a blast together and we were chatting. What would we chat about? Do this window up because it's a slightly warm day, but I mean it gets warm in here, you get excited, don't you? So first up, what is happening with the Cadillac? Now, if you haven't been updated on the channel, I'll try and do a couple of updates, especially on this vehicle. It's not as exciting as everybody wants it to be. It's not done within 10 minutes, haven't got a massive budget, and it's a personal car, really personal car. I would probably sell everything. Yeah, I would sell everything before I sold this car. But, well, we have got to the point where the engine was in, the wiring started, and then we came across quite a big problem. Now, I did put this in one of the videos, basically explaining that the engine that I'd bought for it, out of a Mark IV Supra, was in fact not been run for 10 years, and it was a manual engine. It had a manual wiring loom, part of a wiring loom coming off the engine. Now, at the time of me buying that, I thought, well, it'll just connect to an automatic gearbox, it'll be fine. It turns out you can't actually do that. It's not a direct fit. So what I actually thought was, I have a GS300, I'm daily driving it, I love it, but I know it's a proven engine and gearbox. Maybe we should put that in there. Maybe instead of running 2 standalones, which you probably would have to if you're running a manual engine into an automatic gearbox on the GS300 platform, blah blah blah. The video sort of explains a lot more than I can say right now, but basically I'm going to sell the Mark IV manual engine that I have. Not been tested. It's probably best for someone to open that up, forge it, put silly things on it and stuff. And I'm going to take my GS300, we're going to pull all the drivetrain and engine wiring loom, everything out of that, and we're going to actually use that because it's proven, because I have driven it for, you know, thousands of miles now. We've done over 200,000 miles we clocked over, so that's the idea. That's what's going to happen. That's going to happen in the next couple of months. It might be done by the end of the year, it might be 2 years time, it doesn't matter. It is my personal car, it can take as long as it likes. But yes, we're going to still turbocharge it, it's still going to have a 2J engine in it, but we're just going down, not necessarily a different route, we're just using the more obvious choice. If I could receive one free car, what would it be? Well, it would probably be the most expensive one I possibly could get my hands on, because I'd probably sell it. And then I'd buy a big bit of land, build the biggest warehouse I could, with heating and cooling and lovely floors and a revolving thing in the middle, and just buy loads of cars off eBay. Basically, I would buy every RS Turbo, every Cosworth, every American car I've always wanted, every single Japanese VIP car I've ever wanted, build as many cars as I can, because of course you've sold a 20, 30, 40 million pound Ferrari, say, I'd happily give up one of them or get one for free, sell it and buy a load of cars that are absolutely crap. Just look at them all, basically. Look at them, yes, build some, but drive as many as I can. That's what I would do. So to answer your question, probably like a Ferrari GTO, short wheelbase, whatever they're called these days. Basically a 40 million pound car, 50 million pound car, whatever they're going for these days, whatever the going rate is, get one of them, sell it, buy a load of cars that I've always wanted. Next up, have I ever got to drive an A86? Well, no, I haven't, and in fact, it is one of the goal cars I have for this channel, where I want to shoot one and go and enjoy it and see what the 80s, in a sense, from Japan was making, because I know full well what they were making, but I haven't done too much content especially with something light, rear-wheel drive, revvy, naturally aspirated like that. Because of course we're driving a 1985 Escort RS Turbo. I know what those cars are like. I've had this for 3 years now. I know what the deal is. I would love to then get this and jump straight into one of those, see what they're like. But prices and availability, it just isn't there, is it? They're so expensive and they're hard to find, you know, nice ones. Yes, I have been offered them in the past, but they're usually way far away from where I am, unfortunately. But one day we will get one on the channel, one day. Next up, if I had 3 German cars, Garage B. So I'd say some sort of Porsche, probably an old Singer. I know that's probably not the most German thing, but I feel like that's where I'd go for sort of a 2-seater fun car, a Singer, completely custom built to how I wanted it to be. But that would be my fun car. As my daily car, I'd probably have the be-all and end-all RS6. I'm talking like some mad ABT thing that's fire-breathing but can get the kids and the dog in the back. Remember back in the day when Top Gear did that W12 Golf Mark V? Yeah, I'd have one of them as well. That would be the 3-car garage. It would just be cool to have some concept madness from a W12 Golf, the daily ability of an RS6 but with tons of power and tons of carbon fibre probably, and an old school Singer 911. That would be the nuts. But let me know below, what would your dream German 3-car garage look like? Down 3rd gear, let's go! Yeah! Woo! There's a lovely corner coming up just down here. Slow down a bit, 3rd gear, I reckon. Yeah, the Series 1 would like 3rd gear around here. Come on, boost a little bit around the corner and try to sort of drag but pull me that way and then this way at the same time. Next up, what are my thoughts on the Alfa Brera? Well, funnily enough, I tried to swap my Lexus GS300, so the one I had 5 years ago, the black one that got crashed into, someone pulled out in front of it. Basically, that car, 6 months before the accident, I tried to swap it for a Alfa Brera. I think it was a diesel one, 2-door black. It was a really, really nice car, but we came to a deal and then the guy ghosted me completely. It was the oddest thing. Now I'm glad that he did ghost me, because the amount of problems I've heard from maybe the electrics and stuff, you know, various things like that, they do sound like they're a little bit of you know, there's some problems that come with that. But I wanted to find out, I wanted to see what the deal was, and I love the look of it. But I wanted to try one, the big fat ass that you get on those cars, the Moret style front lights. It intrigues me, that car. And I like the interior. It's odd, but I like the interior. But yeah, I tried to get one for the channel, tried to swap it. We made a deal, and then I got ghosted. First car recommendations. Something a little bit different, slightly older. Well, this is all down to if you can insure something. That is the be-all and end-all, because as a young driver, it's going to determine really what you're doing. If you buy something that you absolutely love and you come to ring your insurance up or put it on online and they're like, it's £1 million, and you're like, damn it, that's not going to happen. It's hard for me to say anything, but I started off in a Corsa. I'm glad I started off in a Corsa. A little 1 litre, easy to modify, easy to insure, easy to obtain car. At that time, they were really easy to get into. And insurance was mega cheap. These days, nothing's cheap. No cars are cheap, no insurance is cheap. So it's really hard for me to put this out there. But I'd cap the idea of how much you want to spend on the car and how much you want to spend on insurance. Go onto eBay and find each car that you really, really like or want to have for your first car, and then put them into search comparison insurance websites and see which one's best. You might stumble across a random Toyota Aygo that you like the look of, that's cheap to run and cheap to buy, that's horrendously expensive to insure, or you might come across a Skoda Citigo, say, and you've got the money to buy one of them. You might put it into the comparison website and go, what? It's like 15 quid. Like, why is it 15 quid? It's not going to be 15 quid. But you see what I'm saying? You get the number plates off eBay, the cars you like, go onto insurance comparison websites and find out how much they are. Next up, what's the Voss shifter like? Well, down here we have a Voss engineering shifter in the Series 1 RS Turbo. Now, we'll put content on my social media channel. Again, go over to Instagram, JamieFYD. You will see a little bit more of a breakdown of driving of this. I would say it transformed the car and it made me feel like a race car driver, actually. It's so notchy, it's high up, it looks the nuts. I'm about it. Will there be any more hat releases? Yes. Now, I did take some time away from FYD and the creative side of creating clothes clothing and my brand and, you know, one of my passions. Basically, I wanted to have a creative break away from FYD. Sounds silly that I'm even saying that out loud, but I did. I had to. I felt like I was spiraling out of what I really wanted from the brand myself. And I don't just want to make crap and put it out there. That's never the idea. Everything I've made and everything that I've done is limited run. I've looked into it. It's British bought, British made. That's how I want it to be. And I never want to steer away from that. It might cost me more money. It might take longer, but that's the idea. But we will have new releases very, very soon, especially hat related, and new stickers and air fresheners are on the website right now. And with that, guys, as we hit some traffic, as we come into a more densely populated area, we are going to say thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did like this style of content, please let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you guys for watching this. Try to make it a little bit more exciting this time round. Let me know. I might do one of these a month, go for a B-roll blast in the car, answer some questions that you guys have put on social media. And with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to drop it to third gear. Where's third gear? See you later on.